Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It's the Miami Heat taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So here's Miami's starting group. James is out there with Haslam. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Wade. And it's Chalmers in at the 1 spot. Wade gets the bucket.
Okay, D-Wade. He's played a physical brand of basketball his entire career.
Leonard on the wing. Over LeBron. And that one's good. Leonard.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's James. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chalmers. Nice D from Duncan.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Wade with it. Now Green defending. And Wade slams it in.
And no matter his age, Wade would always be able to go up and throw it down.
Parker passes to Splitter. Duncan drawing the double team. Leonard with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Bosh. Back to James. Wade has the open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
What can't Leonard do? Keeping his eyes up, pinpoint strike. That's a nice play.
And here are the Heat now. It's a 3-point game. Chalmers finds James. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Haslam can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's James following the score by Tony Parker. James left side. Kicks it to Chalmers. James in the post. He's covered by Leonard. James, no good. Spurs leading by 5. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Power and persistence. LeBron refusing to be knocked around.
Here's Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 8 points for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Bosh. It's stolen by Duncan. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He's such an incredible defender. Duncan, so clever, and coming up there with the steal to ignite the break.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bonner, he's checked in for Splitter. Diaw comes in for Tim Duncan. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Joseph in for Danny Green. The Heat also changing it up. Anderson, he's checked in for Haslam. Battier comes in for James. And Allen subbed in for Chalmers. Now here's Wade. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Ginobili can't hit. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And Wade slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets. That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Parker dishes to Joseph. Out to Parker. Down low, Diop. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
In this close in, Diop can finish strong. No need to hold back.
And then Wade slams it in.
Did you just see
Wow.
what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So with James on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Allen. Shane Battier is out there with Chris Anderson. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Miller in at the two-guard spot. Shots good by Mills.
When you look at role players around the league who love to answer back, Mills is at the top of the list.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Passes it to Anderson. Miller with a wide open look. Misses the three.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And so Allen will bring it up now for Miami. They trail by 9 points. Miller kicks to Allen. Battier outside. Rebound San Antonio. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Spurs leading by 11. There's the dish to Diaw. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Corey Joseph's checked in for San Antonio. And Miami with a change here, too. Chalmers is checked in. Anderson against Diaw. Battier for 3. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Ginobili's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
And this is how assertive Ginobili is. Outstanding with the catch and shoot.
Chalmers pass to Allen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Allen's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. The pass to Diaw. Back to Mills. Diaw with the screen on Chalmers. Mills finds Diaw, and he gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Known as more of a shooter than a playmaker, Mills has improved at running the offense.
Pass to Bosh. Chalmers outside. High arcing shot. Here's Anderson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And you gotta love Anderson's hustle, especially how hard he goes after the offensive glass.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Splitter is checked in for Duncan. Leonard comes in for Ginobili. Danny Green, he's checked in for Joseph. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. The Heat also changing it up. James checked in for Bosch. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Allen. James dishes to Chalmers. Battier fires. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
And I love when Battier looks for his shot on offense. Great job there.
Here's Splitter. Rebound by the Heat. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Here's Chalmers. And Splitter pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 8. And Leonard has it in the corner. Fader on the way. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
From mid-range, Kawhi's touch is just fantastic.
D-Wade on the wing.
Right here.
No good there off the double clutch.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And it's Leonard missing. The Heat trail by 10. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. James looking it over. LeBron going to work inside.
Going right at him. LeBron made up his mind.
1 second left, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Spurs leading by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Ginobili on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Duncan is out there with Splitter. Then it's Green. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Parker in at the point. Duncan with a screen on Chalmers. Parker finds Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Beautifully orchestrated. Even though Parker's lost his quickness, he's still able to control the pace.
Leonard against LeBron. Pass to Chalmers. Here's Haslam. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, Wade.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
And the dunk by Duncan.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
James against Leonard. James in the post. Passes it to Haslam.
Hey, yo, D-Wade.
Parker against Chalmers. And here's Wade. He's got 10. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America, It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. Ginobili, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Ray Allen has checked in for Miami. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wade passes to LeBron. Makes good on the step-back jumper. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A threat from every spot on the floor. LeBron still probably the toughest cover in the league.
Here's Green, and the Spurs scoring again.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's LeBron. Got a hand on it. Duncan right side. Over Haslam, and it's San Antonio with another.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
LeBron kicks to Bosh. And Splitter pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
From deep, Green. Here's Duncan. Inside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Haslam with the rebound. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. And LeBron throws it down.
Not much is better than a LeBron James flush.
And Duncan throws it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play. That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Duncan kicks to Ginobili. Splitter dishes to Parker. To the inside. Duncan inside. And there's the pass to Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili. Parker's got 7.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, just dominating this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with James on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Allen. Joel Anthony is out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Wade in at the 2 spot.
And though he's become a more complete player, Patty Mills' calling card is still the deep ball.
Here's Wade. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. Off target with his 3. Here's San Antonio now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Pass to Ayers. Lots of room. Goes back up. And the dunk by Duncan.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
The high post shot. Wade gets the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Duncan drawing the double team. Battier with the steal. And oh, here we go. Chalmers has got it. The fast break chance. The dish to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitter's checked in for Jeff Ayers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Boris Diaw. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. The Heat also with a sub. Haslam's checked in. Chalmers finds Allen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bosh is checked in for Battier. And James up in for Allen. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Wade outside. Chalmers scanning the floor. 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Bosh can't get it to go. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Pass to Duncan. Back to Leonard. Launches it. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
It's good.
Wade doesn't have to rely on a floater, but when he does, he has a very soft touch.
And Duncan gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Splitter passes to Duncan. And Duncan gets double teamed. Parker outside. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got his 5th assist in this one.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Out to Wade. There's the triple. San Antonio with the rebound. Splitter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the wide open shot from Duncan. And the Spurs scoring again.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
Leonard against LeBron. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Splitter. Williams comes in for Leonard. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Danny Green. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Parker. Elbow shot. Haslam can't get it to go. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 19-6 run. The 3 from Joseph. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Wade, the second chance effort, and the layup is good.
And that's a heart and hustle play. And Wade is that kind of player, getting the second chance points for his team.
Joseph dishes to Williams. Spurs passing it around. Here's Bonner, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Boris Diaw's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Williams. They get it back. Bosh. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And you got to like the interior game of Bosh. Excellent at using that high release to get shots up and over the D.
Here's Duncan. Mills in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, at this point, I think we can call LeBron James timeless. The seasons change, but his game stays strong. He's a rare talent.
He hits the second from the line. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.